we're really trying to clean this up again now, because it became quite a mess. It's been rained on. You spent ages excavating it.
I spent a long time excavating it.
Yeah, so. And it's been rained on, so we're trying to clean it up.
Yeah.
So why are we cleaning it up? What are we going to do?
So what we're trying to do with this section is to understand the relationship between different features that we can see in here. So we've got like a ring ditch going this way, we've got another feature going this way, and then we've got kind of like a big ditchy bit going through the middle, and just trying to understand the different layers and what's happening here, which bits came first, and how to make sense of this part of the site. So down here, this is the first part of this section that I opened, and we've got some really kind of rubbly ditch fill going on. A lot of big stones that have come out of this fill, and then also we had some really nice pieces of pot. I found a really fine bit of rim shard pretty much straight away as I came in here, and then when Freya came onto site on Monday, she dug out this bit that's just below my foot here, and she found a really nice bit of pot that wasn't intact, but there was most of it.
It's really great.
We should be able to get some good information, and once we've cleaned this section up, then we can do some drawings and really understand sort of how it sits in terms of this area of the site.
You know all the context numbers for this bit along here?
Yeah.
Right. Just trying to see what different layers we've got along here, really.
Yeah.
It's a bit like cutting a cake, really, isn't it? So you can see the different layers in there. I'm just trying to work out which of these layers belong to the ditch going this way and which belong to the ditch coming this way. So you can really see where it's cut into the natural sand. Tricky bit is knowing what we're looking at. So it's coming up nicely. So what we want to know in this trench, within a trench, is the relationship between a ditch that runs into a larger ditch, and also the ring ditch going round a roundhouse. So the roundhouse end, you can see is typified by having a light grey fill with lots of bits of broken up stone in it, but not much else in the way of layers. It's not the classic piece of cake with lots of layers in it. As you move away from that end towards the centre, you'll see that there's suddenly an appearance of layers. You've got a clay layer in there, you've got lighter sands and darker sands. And the layered area is the fill of the ditch. So you've got a small ditch running into a bigger ditch. So you've got this sort of T-junction, and that's what we're investigating. It looks like the small side ditch running into the big ditch is all one thing. It's all happened at the same time because all the layers are all nice and continuous. There's no obvious area that's cut where it's been cut through. So everything to the right makes perfect sense as two ditches running into each other. Everything to the left makes perfect sense as the fill, a stony fill of the ring ditch going round a roundhouse. The one thing we do know to know is right in the middle, where I've scored into the sand, is what overlies what. And in this case, it looks very much like the fill of the ring ditch overlies the fill of the ditch. So that means that the ring ditch came after the enclosure ditch, and they weren't there at the same time.